Hi, my name is William Teo, and this is my video statement for the Supply Chain Management program at MIT. My foray into the field of supply chain management was serendipitous. I was transferred from the finance department to a planning department about 2 years ago. This is where we do the coordination of the supply and demand plans between production and sales. To my surprise, supply chain management unified all my learnings to date. So let me tell you a bit of my background. I graduated with an accounting degree, in which I learned topics like linear programming, transfer pricing, and ERP systems. Currently, I'm pursuing a master's degree in computer science, where I'm learning about topics like machine learning and databases. And I was pleasantly surprised to encounter these subjects again in the MITx MicroMasters program. Recently, I'm leading a supply chain transformation project, where with the help of consultants, I introduce concepts such as SNOP and bullwhip effect to my company. And we are currently formulating a roadmap to implement a digital supply chain in the near future. This is where I came to realize that, just as Dr. Kaplis mentioned, supply chain management is as much about quantitative concepts like data crunching and strategy planning, and it is about soft skills such as leadership, communication, and persuasion. The MicroMasters program gave me a foundation for the former, but I will need the latter to achieve my goals. And since I cannot learn such soft skills from an online program, I hope to hone them on campus at MIT. In the short term, the perfect job for me will be one that allows me to apply all my knowledge that I've learned to date, including my language skills in Japanese and Chinese, and making a positive impact on the world. So the job will have to be something that's supply chain management related because it unifies all my learning to date, as I mentioned earlier. Currently, my company does not have a supply chain department, so I love to use the knowledge that I've learned from the Supply Chain Masters program to head such a department at our Tokyo headquarters. This is where I can cover the macro issues, such as coming up with a global supply chain strategy to handle environmental regulations, down to the operational issues, such as ensuring the on-time delivery of flu vaccines to hospitals. In the long term, I'm a firm believer of lifelong learning, so I plan to further my studies and obtain a PhD, and I believe the MIT program is the best program to prepare me for this. Throughout the course of my studies, I have encountered many interesting supply chain problems. The one that interests me the most is the supply chain for a circular economy because it's one of the most pressing issues for my company and my country. I'm currently working for the plastic division of my company, and as a manufacturer of non-biodegradable plastics, we are contributing to environmental issues such as microplastics and the filling up of landfills. The landfill issue is especially serious for Singapore because, as a country with limited land, our only landfill will be full in less than a couple of decades. And according to a Reuters report, plastics is the biggest culprit. So it's imperative for my company and Singapore to tackle plastic waste through the implementation of a circular economy. In fact, Singapore has gone as far as to designate this year as the year of zero waste. So how to plan for the remanufacturing, repair and reuse of plastic materials through a reverse supply chain? I like to use both the hard and soft skills I learned from this program to do my part for my company and my country.